Scorpio, March 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Scorpios. Energies go both ways. Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. What are you cultivating? Scorp. What are you cultivating? Universal light source, please come through. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, please. March 2020. Ah, you're cultivating the Two of Cups. What are the Two of Cups? Virgo. This is Cancer, Scorpio, and or Pisces. It's the water signs, right? A beautiful soul bond. I always feel Leo in that card too. Alright, Scorpio. So that's a good way. That's a good way to start, right? That's the heart of the matter, the Two of Cups. What's crossing for Scorpio? It's going to help or hinder. Conflict. This is internal conflict. I'm thinking so this might be internal conflict for some reason. Why do we have some conflict surrounding this? What's going on, Scorpio? Internal conflict. Conflict surrounding this union. Why? What do I need to see? At the foundation, we have the Nine of Cups and the Magician in reverse. Someone's trying to manipulate this situation. There's a lot of conflict surrounding this union because someone is trying to manipulate the situation here. Alright, so someone's hopes and wishes are being fulfilled as it relates to the Two of Cups, yet they're manipulating it. Someone is manipulating it. Now, with the Two of Cups, right, it's divine. It's a soulmate type of bond. Yet, when we misuse or abuse, because the magician can be the trickster. So, even though, as above, so below, right? So even though the magician has all the tools at his or her disposal, it can be used for both good or evil. So in the reverse position, someone here is misusing, abusing their powers to get their wishes fulfilled here. So either, Scorpio, it's possible you're doing this, or your partner is doing this, or those with the multiple people here, energies in the situation, are doing it around the union, and it's causing conflict. So let's see what's happening. What led to this? And or someone is withholding get the Eight of Cups in reverse. Someone's not walking away from something. Yeah, someone out of the past, there's something going on here. What brought us to this situation, even though there is the Two of Cups union conflict, someone is not walking away from something. Someone's hopes and dreams are being fulfilled in this union, yet there's something in the past that keeps being revisited. In order to bring this union to the place in which it needs to be, something needs to be let go of. Let's see what's going on here. What's in the crowning thoughts of Scorpio's crowning thoughts? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And there's a union out there that's definitely arguing about the past. Someone's unable to let go of something that transpired. This isn't moving forward here with the Fool. Someone's thinking about the need to move forward, the need to bring this union. There's a lot of conflict here. Someone's not moving forward because someone's not walking away from something in the past position. Again, arguing over this. There's an internal, someone is torn internally. Either something transpired between the pair of you in the past that one of you is unable to let go of, and therefore you can't move forward because of it, or the union is unable to move forward together as a whole because one or both of you is unable to let go of something that transpired in the past as an individual. Meaning, there's something that happened at an individual level, an experience that one of you experienced at an individual level that is causing personal internal conflict that is creating turmoil in the relationship, and therefore the relationship as a whole is unable to move forward. It's stagnant because of it. So either the relationship itself underwent a situation, or one of you or both of you underwent a situation previously and the relationship is suffering. But this is due to some sort of manipulation. And although one or both of you want this to move forward, it's not. Because of arguments, coming in. I think slowly but surely, it's like the tortoise and the hare. I think slowly but surely, it's like inchworm. Little by little, you get there. 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. But there's like someone is lacking faith too. I'm feeling. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I'm gonna read reversals, but I'm feeling this energy of this inchworm, like slowly but surely, this tortoise and the hare, this relationship, like the ebbs and the flows of it. That's the energy that I'm feeling with it. It's that. It's like the blind leading the blind. It's kind of how I'm feeling this. Yeah. You know, the core of the issue, the heart of the issue is the Two of Cups. This is the soulmate card. Now you have the Two of Cups at the heart of the matter, the theme, here right in the middle. But we're grieving something. We're not seeing the two, we're not seeing them. Here, we're upset over something that happened in the past. We're not seeing these 2 cups here. We're not seeing what's behind us. We're just focused over what's this spilt milk. We're in conflict. The 5 is the conflict. We're in conflict. It's difficult for us to take this leap of faith that our hopes and wishes are we're going to continue this steady flow. We're going to continue this progress going forward. I'm feeling as though for those of you that resonate with this, there's a lack of faith. That as what you're cultivating is going to be strong enough to stand the test of time. The Emperor. Who just got this? Who just got this? I feel as though there's an imbalance of energy, especially with this Magician in reverse. A power struggle. I feel like there's a power struggle. No one's winning this. 5 of Wands. No one's winning. No, no one's winning. This is just a power struggle. Which, you know, this Emperor, the Magician in reverse too. So I feel as though there's, the pair of you, I think, are trying to one-up one another. This Eight of Cups in reverse. Another 8. Yeah, it's possible some of you went into this for the wrong reasons. There was something you weren't seeing. Who you were at the onset of the relationship when you went into it is not who you are now. That's what I'm feeling. That the relationship changed you. Some of you for good and for good. Where I was going with it is that the aspects of the relationship may have brought out some of your shadow side, which is also for good sometimes. With this Magician in reverse and the conflict, I'm feeling you got what you wanted. Some of you wanted this relationship so bad, you got what you wanted. Some of you had to manipulate in order to get it. What I'm sensing with this Two of Cups, because the Two of Cups isn't just like a divine soulmate love union. It is, definitely. But it's not just that with someone else. This is that, first and foremost, with oneself. Each of these individuals holds their cup themselves. Two pillars strong within themselves before they could share their cups with one another. I'm feeling these messages for the ones that need them. That on the onset of this relationship, they didn't necessarily see things for what they were at the time and weren't supposed to, because they weren't ready to. They weren't conscious enough to see them. They weren't aware enough to see them. It took this relationship for them to rise, to level up, to rise up, to ascend, so to speak, to become that much more consciously aware and to grow. And maybe they had to manipulate situations in order to get what they wanted. Aspects of this relationship brought out both the good and the bad, the power struggles, the inchworming. I feel as though this Two of Cups has a lot to do with recognizing and learning for those that this, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Look, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. it's about cultivating the self-love and seeing the changes within oneself. Now seeing things much more clearly, that the reward is within oneself and not within the relationship. That yeah. So there is sorrow. I think for some that this relationship isn't worth cultivating. Like 2020 for many is about letting go of like the past, like letting go. You have 2 5s here too. No, you have 3 5s. This is a lot of conflict. One more. Faith in knowing that you're going to be okay outside of this relationship. Like I can turn around and take this cup. It reminds me of, I'm going to take my ball and go home. Yeah, I'm going to take this cup and go home. Like, this is my cup. I'm not going to share it with you anymore. Like, I have my cup. Goodbye. Like, this is my cup. I think it took this relationship being in this relationship, the knowledge to understand that you even have a cup in the first place. What's this? Waiting for your ships to come in. I don't think this is the relationship. I think I don't. It's out there. Okay. For those that these messages. What are you cultivating? Collective general read. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Michael, Archangel Michael. Michael's with you unlimitedly and non-denominationally. The giver of strength. Helping you to release fear and to have a healthy level of self-confidence. You are protected by the grace of heaven. Instead of fear, rest assured that he will lead you to your highest potential. Whenever you feel alone, afraid, or vulnerable, allow the power of the magnificent angel to bring a comforting sense of protection to you. All right, Scorpio, this has been it for you for March 2020. Luminous light, love, blessings always. Ciao for now. See you next time.